Hello guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to this new class. People, how are you today? So do me a favor, guys. Well, today I won't be able to turn my camera on, but I want to see you guys. If it is possible, try to turn your camera on, okay? So let's begin with today's class. And let's start, well, with today's activities, guys. So let's begin. Before we start, guys, I want to know, what plans do you have for this coming weekend? What are you going to do? Let's see, Marisela, let's begin with you. What plans do you have for this coming
Hello,
weekend?
good evening.
Good evening,
Well,
lady.
tomorrow I plan to go to the cemetery because I couldn't go on Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
to put flowers on my mother-in-law that passed away,
Okay.
well, around a year ago. Mhm.
Okay, so you are
So,
going to
yeah, I'm
spend.
going to the cemetery, and Sunday just having fun with my mom and my dad, my son, my husband, and my sisters.
Are you
Maybe
are you going to go any special place or something?
no, to their house of my mom and dad,
Okay.
and maybe we're going to do a barbecue. Maybe I hope so. My
Okay.
father is a good cooker.
Well, that sounds like a plan. Good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Milton, what about you? What plans do you have for this weekend?
Hello, everyone. Well, not too much. First of all, I need to do my laundry. When I hope it's not gonna rain like today. And well, I will work out as well. And well, go out for a while. That's it.
Okay. Good. Yeah, they say that tomorrow is not going to rain, so let's hope so, right? Let's see. Samuel, what about you? What are you going to do this weekend?
Good evening, teacher. Good evening, guys.
Good evening,
Yeah,
sir.
tomorrow I'm going to San Miguel because I told you I forget my computer the
Your
last
computer.
weekend. Yeah, but um, that's it. Just visit my grandma and came back. I going to back and this Sunday. Yeah, and make my laundry on Sunday too. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Mister.
Thank you. Let's see. Rene, what are your plans for this weekend?
Let's see. Because I'm in love of soccer games. I think tomorrow I'm going to watch a lot of games, such as Premier League and the Liga of Spain. And at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna dinner with my girlfriend, maybe I don't know, to San Salvador, I guess. And the Sunday, just rest, Mister. I think where I live. There is a swimming pool, so maybe I will take a little swim during
Okay,
the afternoon, right? Just to rest.
that's good. Excellent. So watch soccer matches. Well, tomorrow, Manchester City versus Fulham. I think
Yeah,
the
that's true. Morning,
that's the
right?
best one from Premier.
Mm-hmm,
Tomorrow,
mm-hmm.
Sunday, we have Chelsea Arsenal, right? So
Yeah, and also of Italy are going to play Milan, Inter, Juve. A lot of games, right? Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, it's Juventus Milan, right?
Right. Yeah. Do you like soccer? I guess.
I like soccer a lot. So
Oh,
yeah,
great.
good, excellent. Let's see, Cesar, what are your plans for this weekend?
Okay, and I don't have plans for this weekend, but I only stay at home resting and maybe order my home or cleaning the cars, maybe wash the car. And or maybe tomorrow I will go to the cemetery to visit to my parents. One friend, no, two brothers I have in a cemetery here in San Salvador. Maybe on morning I went to the I will go to the visit the cemetery.
Okay,
Nothing special.
okay, good. Excellent. So guys, thank you so much for sharing your plans. People, good. Well, I'm sorry for this week. This week was kind of awful for us, let's say, talking about English, right? So we didn't practice that much. Anyways, we are going to make the course a little bit bigger. So we are not going to be ending on the 16th. I think it will be Friday. Friday, let's see, 18th, I think, we'll be ending this one. So, anyways, we are getting closer to the end, guys. We are getting almost to the end of this level. And as I mentioned yesterday to you, so people, you are going to be ending the second level probably before this year ends, right? That means a lot. That means you are getting closer to the next level. So around April next year, probably April, March, May, something like that, you are going to be ending, well, the total course. And that means a lot. So, but what we have to do, guys, all these months, next year, you can start from today. Don't expect to start, no, in January. Everything will start in January. No, start it now. Read, get vocabulary, write words down. I don't know, new vocabulary. Try to practice new things. Try to do try to go with new exercises. Work a lot. Believe me, that will help you. That will increase your English level. So the thing is, are you practicing right now? That's what you need to ask yourself. What am I doing to get to the final stage? Well, you want to apply for a job? Well, do it next year, right? When you finish, just do it and see if you have the required level. That's what you have to do, okay? So go ahead, try to go for your goals. That's the most important thing. That's what you have to do. Believe me, you can do it. You can get it, but believe in yourself and work hard. That's the key, that you work hard. So guys, that's what I wanted to share with you. And we are going to begin today. I want you to see something. Just give me a second. We are going to watch a video. I want you to pay attention because this is something that we will see on the exam. You already know it, but it's a good idea for us to review it, to do it one more time, okay? So just give me a second. Let's go with this one.
Correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions are pairs of conjunctions that work together to indicate the relationship between two elements in a sentence. For example, sports are a great way to bring people together, whether you like to play or just watch. I like neither pepperoni nor anchovies on my pizza.
Those are the conjunctions we already studied, right? So
I like neither pepperoni nor anchovies on my pizza.
whether or, neither nor, right? These are correlative conjunctions. So that's how we use them.
Some of the most common correlative conjunctions are both, and, either, or, just as, so, not, but, neither, nor, not only, but also, whether, or.
Teacher,
Both
sorry
and.
for interrupt
We
the
use
video.
both and
Could
when
you
we want to
please
put emphasis on two
leave
elements that are
the
true in a sentence.
image 1
We
second?
could also
I will upload it later, okay, ladies? So if you need it, you can. I will send the link so you can watch it again. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Thank you, teacher.
use the coordinating conjunction and, but it doesn't achieve the same emphatic effect. Compare. This house is large and cozy.
That is the normal sentence. That's the thing that you would say. That's the thing that I would say. We want to make emphasis. We want to indicate the two qualities. Well,
This house is both large and cozy.
that makes a better emphasis, right?
She
This house is both large and cozy. So, okay, good. You are making emphasis.
cleaned her room and washed the dishes. She both cleaned her room and washed the dishes. My mother and father are bookworms. Both my mother and my father are bookworms. Every day, both the cat and the dogs wake me up. Both Mike and Daniel found their shoes. Both Jane and Alice are introverts and get along very well.
What are you making emphasis on?
She played both hockey and basketball when she was a student. Either or. We use either or to present two options. Again, it emphasizes the fact that the choice is limited to only the two given options. For example, I want to paint the house either white or green.
Option 1, white.
Let us either
2,
go
green.
swimming or go shopping.
Go swimming or go shopping.
Either your father will pick you up, or you will get a ride home with a friend. I will eat either carrots or peas for dinner. Either John or Sophia will be there. We should bring either tea or coffee. I do not speak English. You do not either. Not but.
This is
We
new for
use
us.
not but to express a contradiction, negating the first option while emphasizing the second. For example, he is not happy but thrilled.
Option 1, it's been denied, it's been negated, right? He is not happy. There is another thing that is happening, but thrilled. So you are negating one to emphasize the other one.
She did not like, but loved her new earrings. Not just one friend turned up to help, but the entire team arrived. He is not educated, but he possesses practical wisdom. Neither nor. We use
Questions with the last one, guys.
but he possesses practical wisdom.
Not but. Do you have any question? Let's see. Give me an example in that case. I want to listen to Jenny. Can you give me an example with it? Not but.
I cannot, teacher, because it's not clear to me.
I'm sorry. Could you speak up a little bit?
I told you that I cannot because it's not clear to me.
Okay, it's not clear to you. Okay,
Can I
so you
try?
better ask. Let's see. Kevin,
Let's just give it a try. I
Go
do
ahead.
not like my job, but anyways, I need money.
but in that case, that is a contradiction. That is a contrast. I don't like it, but I have to do it. Well, not really. That's not the idea of this one. Catherine, you want to try?
Yeah, it's correct to say, I'm not mad, but disappointed. But just
Exactly.
disappointed.
Yes. In this one, it's not a contradiction. You are saying, I am not in this way. Sino en esta otra manera. So it's like, no estoy así, sino así. That's the meaning, okay, of this one in Spanish. For example, let's see. The class is not boring, but interesting, okay? So you are saying, well, it's not boring for me right now. Instead of being boring, it is amazing for me. So it is interesting. So I feel like I like it. So it's not this, it's this. That's what you are saying. Who wants
Teacher.
to try another example?
Teacher, excuse me, I have a question.
Go ahead.
This last example that you have tell us is not the same as the example of Kevin. I mean, it's a contradiction or not?
The other
When you-
one was like a no contradiction, is a contrast, what Kevin was saying. I don't like this job, but I have to do it. It's like a contrast, right? In this case, what I mean is this. Well, I'll try to give you the sentence in Spanish, so you see the difference. Kevin said the following. No me gusta este trabajo, pero lo hago. La clase no es aburrida, más bien es bonita. Do you see? That's the difference. Okay? That's the idea of this one. Es un más bien esto. That's
Okay.
what it means. Roxana.
I want to try, teacher. Please tell me if it's correct. She's not coming home, but heading to the restaurant.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Sorry.
She's not coming home, but heading to the restaurant.
Yeah, the sentence is okay. Ella no viene a la casa, más bien está yendo al restaurante, right? That's what it means. That's the idea that you want to convey when you use this type of structure. The weather is not crazy, but unpredictable. No está loco, sino más bien impredecible. Okay? That's what you are trying to say when you say this type of sentences. Who wants to try another one?
Me.
Go ahead.
He is not sad, but he's angry.
He's not sad, but angry. Don't say but he is. It's not necessary with this structure. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The sentence is okay. Good. That's the idea of this one, guys. Let's continue. Él no está feliz, más bien está en suspenso. A ella no le gustó, sino que a ella no le gustaron los aritos, los amó. No solo un amigo vino a ayudarnos, sino que todos vinieron. No es educado, sino más bien posee una sabiduría práctica. That's what it means. I see you are in the mood not for desserts, but appetizers. Good example, Kevin. That's the idea of this one. Okay, so yeah, that's the way it goes. Veo que usted no tiene ganas de postres, sino de aperitivos. Más bien de aperitivos. Okay, so comma, you have your appetizer here. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Let's continue, guys.
Neither nor. We use neither nor to negate two options. Note that when neither and nor begin two independent clauses, we must use negative inversion, the reversal of the subject and auxiliary verb for each, as in the third example. For example, I have neither the time nor the patience for silly TV programs. I don't have time, and I don't have patience. Neither James nor Mike enjoys playing basketball. James and Mike both do not enjoy playing basketball. Neither does he understand, nor does he care. He does not understand, and he does not care. Neither my cousins nor my mom like swimming. Neither Mike nor Daniel found his shoes.
We know this one already, right?
Neither Martin nor his father is tall. She is neither honest nor hard-working.
The only thing that I can tell you about this one is, what are you denying? What are the two options you are canceling? Before these two options, you use neither, right? Neither Martin nor his parents nor his father is tall, right? So neither this person nor this one. She is neither honest nor hardworking. So the qualities that she doesn't have are this and this, right?
Eat neither meat nor fish. Can neither sing nor dance. Natalie likes neither milk nor cream cake. Neither John nor Sophia will be there. We brought neither tea nor coffee. Not only, but also. We use not only, but also to emphasize an additional element in the sentence, especially when its occurrence seems contradictory or surprising in light of what we already know. For example, this house is not only large, but also cozy. She not only cleaned her room, but she also washed the dishes. Not only is she an award-winning singer, but she also runs track. Not only will they paint the outside of the house, but also the inside. I have taught English not only in the US, but also in other countries. She is not only beautiful, but also very smart. Not only does he play guitar, but he also writes his own songs. Not only do I love this band, but I have also seen them in concert twice. Not only will I see your $20, but also raise you $30. She not only wrote the screenplay for the movie, but also acted a role in it. Just as so.
This is a new one.
We use just as so to indicate that the two elements being joined are similar. Usually, just as begins an independent clause, and so is followed by a second independent clause. Traditionally, the clause after so should be inverted, as in. Just as I love films, so does my brother love sports. Just as Americans love baseball, so do Europeans love soccer. Just as French is spoken in France, so is English spoken in England. Just as she loves hiking, so she enjoys traveling as well. Just as I love films, so my brother loves sports. Just as Americans love baseball, so Europeans love soccer. Just as French is spoken in France, so English is spoken in England.
Again, the same example. So guys, the two things are similar. You want to create a comparison. You use just as, so. Just as Mexicans love and prepare tacos, so Salvadorians use the same, or so Salvadorians love pupusas. That's what it is. Just as you like to stay at home, so I enjoy to stay at home. So as you. So I blah, blah, blah. Okay? So as French is spoken in France, so is English spoken, well, so as English is spoken here in El Salvador, so Spanish is spoken in France, for example, something like that, right? Questions, guys? Do you have any question about this one?
Teacher,
Yeah.
just to confirm, is correct to use the word I after so. Like for example, just as my friend loves cats, so I love
Yeah, you
dogs.
can use it.
Okay.
You
thank
can use. So you can use the verb, you can use, usually you can use an inversion. Inversion will be so do, so is, okay? So will. Just as, just as, I don't know, just as the Spanish did when they arrived to America, so will aliens do when they arrive to the earth, whatever. So will. I don't say so the aliens will. You can say so will aliens, blah, blah, blah. Or you say so will aliens, so aliens will. Whatever you want. It is up to you. Any other question, guys? Let me hear your examples. David, can you give me an example, please?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, sure. Just as I love my mom, so my sister loves my dad.
Excellent. Good example. Jenny, you want to say something?
Yes, I have a question. Use as is like tanto como.
Yes.
And I
Repeat after
have
me,
a
lady. Just as,
just as, just
whatever.
just as. I wrote an example.
Go
May I
ahead.
try? Just
You
as
try it.
Mexican love tacos, so Salvadorians love pupusas.
Exactly. That's what it is. That's the way it goes. Yes, good. People, be careful with this. Repeat after me. As, z, as. It needs to vibrate at the end. As, like you're a snake. No, like you are a little bee, a little wasp. Okay, una abejita. Okay, as, because if not, you are saying as, and that is an animal, right? That's an animal, un asno, as. So, be careful with it. Be careful with as, so as, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see another example. Give me another example. Jocelyn, can you give me an example, please? Let's listen to Samuel. Do you want to try one example?
Okay, let me see. Just I like it.
Remember the structure, just as.
Oh, sorry. Just as I like it sopa de gallina, as so let me see. As sopa de pata. I don't know it's correct the instruction. The structure, sorry.
Repeat again.
Just as I like it sopa de gallina India, so that's sorry. so didn't like sopa de pata. I know it's the correct
I
way.
get you. I got your idea. Let's see if somebody can give me the same idea that Samuel is trying to convey. Who can tell me the same sentence using the same elements he's trying to convey? What I would say is this. Go ahead,
I
please.
will try just as like sopa de gallina, he said. So do I love sopa ¿qué dijo de pata?
Yeah. Well, kind of. Let's see. Let's see. Well, Samuel said this. Just as I like eating, remember I like eating, or just as I like, I think that was chicken soup, hen soup, whatever, hen soup. Just as I like hen soup, or I like eating, just as like eating hen soup. So my sister likes, I don't remember. It was the idea, that one. So my sister likes pata soup. That's the structure of this one. So does my sister love this and that, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Teacher.
Go ahead.
But I think he was making a comparing between his likes and dislikes. I think he didn't talk about any other people, just about him.
That's
And I'm
right.
gonna ask you if that
Okay,
is correct.
repeat the sentence. So I made a mistake in that case. Repeat the sentence, Samuel. We are going to fix it now.
Okay. Just as I like eat soup, gallina soup.
Just as I like eating gallina soup, repeat after
Yeah.
me.
Just as I like eating gallina soup, so dislike
Well,
sopa
you
de
cannot
pata.
use dislike.
I can't, right?
You cannot, because this is
Okay.
similar
Okay.
things. And
Okay.
that one is like a contrast.
Okay. Get it.
Okay, it needs to be something that you like in the same position of gallina soup. Okay, so if you like beans soup and you think that you like them the same, you say this. So as I like eating, just as I like eating hen soup, so I like eating beans soup. Okay? You are using like a comparison there. Good.
Okay.
That was the thing. Thank you for all the ones that
Teacher,
detected that one as well.
teacher, in
Good. Go ahead.
this case, like he said before, what is the structure in order to say that?
What do you want to say? You want to say, well, in that case, you cannot use double, these correlative conjunctions. You need to find another structure. So you might say, well, I love eating this one. On the other hand, I don't like this one. Or you can use in contrast, or nonetheless. There are a lot of alternatives you can use. You will need to use a conjunction of contrast, a contrast conjunction.
Teacher.
That's what you will have to use. Yes.
Teacher, so we cannot make we cannot compare things in this structure.
the thing is that that one is not a comparison. When you say, I don't like this, comparison is to say which one is better or which is in the same degree, right? So like, and no, it's not usual that you will use for comparison this thing. It can be, pero es muy rebuscado, creo. Y sí pueda que salga, pero no es lo necesario, no es esencial. It's not essential. It's not essential in that way, but yeah. There are other ways you can use.
Teacher, for me, it's a comparison, but at the same level. Like,
Yeah, that one is
things
at the same level.
that are pretty similar.
That's the way this one goes. When you use as, it means equal, right? Equal to this other level. But it depends what you want to compare, right?
Teacher, one more question.
Go ahead.
If you use both sentences in negative, or it's just positive?
You can use it in both negative.
Okay.
Just as you don't like that I wake you up in the middle of the morning, so I don't like you turn your cell phone at night. Okay? Yeah, you can use it for negative things.
Teacher, but you are using so, no as.
Just as, so. Just as you don't like that I wake you up in the middle of the night, so I don't like you to turn the cell phone on at midnight or something like that.
Okay. Can I try to say?
Go ahead.
One. Just as my friend likes to listen to music, as I love to dance.
Excellent. You are comparing these things. They are similar in this case. Yes.
Teacher, I want to try one too, please.
Go ahead.
Just as I learned swimming, so my daughter did.
Just as I learned swimming, so my daughter did. Yes. Good example. Anybody else wants to try another one? People, that's the way it goes. Still, we have one. You already know this one, guys. So just give me a second.
Whether or. We use whether or to express doubt between two possible options. Whether has the same meaning as if. In this regard, we also use whether or to indicate that something will happen no matter which choice is made. For example, I do not know whether the white paint or the green paint is better. He is not sure whether he will be able to attend the game or not. Whether we stay home and eat a pizza or we go out and watch a film, I am sure we will have a good time. I am going to help you whether you like it or not. I'm not sure whether the white paint or painting it green would be better. You must decide whether you will go by train or by plane. Do you care whether we have noodles or rice for dinner?
And that's the way it goes. Questions, guys? Well, homework for this coming Tuesday, guys. Okay? Tuesday homework. Tuesday. So you have all this weekend, you have Monday, and you have even Tuesday before the class. Okay, let me just type it here. Give me a second.
I have two examples using weather.
Go ahead, say them.
Let's see. I didn't know whether you would want the cheesecake or the chocolate cake, so I got both.
Good example.
The
The
other
other one?
one, it is, I will go to my girlfriend's house, whether she is there or not.
That's creepy. But yes, the example is good. Good, excellent. That's a good example. Okay, so, and that will be the homework. People,
Teacher, can you send the video or the link through WhatsApp, please?
yeah, right
Thank
now,
you.
just give me a you are going to write down 30 examples in total using the pair conjunctions studied on the video, right? What video? You have the video right there. Remember, there are 7 type of pair conjunctions, so you can make 3 of each of them or 4 of each of them and 2 more of another one, and that's it, right? So in total, 30 examples. Where are you going to send them? Well, you're going to send them here, well, to my personal WhatsApp. Send your full job to my personal WhatsApp, and that's the homework, okay? So you have it there, and that's going to be the homework. You can watch the video, go ahead, practice it, and send them. That's it. Do you have any question about this?
Sorry, I didn't catch it. What do you say, teacher? It says write down 30 examples in total.
Yeah, 30
Can you repeat that again?
30 examples in total of the sentences we just studied, the type of conjunctions we just studied. So you are going to send them to my personal WhatsApp. This one needs to be before the class on Tuesday.
Teacher,
Yeah,
just to be sure, we have to send you a document or just
it doesn't matter. Can be a picture, can be a document, whatever you want.
a message.
A WhatsApp
Okay.
message, an audiobook, whatever you want. So don't worry about it. No more questions, guys?
It will be 5 examples for every
No, it
correlative
doesn't matter
conjunction.
the number. There are 7 type of conjunctions, so no le va a alcanzar si hace 5 de cada uno. Entonces ahí vaya viendo usted la que usted considere. Not only, but also, esa es fácil, solo 2 ejemplos. Pero just
Okay.
as, so creo que sí necesito unos 6 ejemplos para entenderlo. Entonces ahí voy con esta. Like that, right?
Okay, I got
You
Gotcha.
say the number is not important, pero sí ocupen todos, okay? So people, before we start with the last activity, let's get together with our groups. Let's organize our information and let's start the debate, okay? So we are going to have some minutes to organize. Give me 1 second. The X generation, it was Cesar, David, Samuel, Jenny, Morena, Marisela, and Roxana, right? Alguien más me falta, guys. ¿Ese era el grupo? Yeah, right. Okay, guys, let's go right now. Let's practice a little bit. ¿Me podría conectar el cargadorcito ahí, por favor?
Teacher. Hello.
Tell me.
I'm
Catherine.
sorry. Could you join us to our group because we're very confused about which the debate is gonna be. We don't get very well the indications.
Okay, I'll go. Give me a
Thank you.
second. Tell me.
Carlos, could you explain once again the indications, please?
Okay. Did you let me ask you, did you prepare something for today?
Teacher, the times we get together here, the thing we did was a comparison between X and
exactly.
millennials. But
that's what
we
you are
didn't
going.
said this is better, or maybe they have a few things that are better, but not just comparing. But I don't know if we need to defend or take apart into a specific like generation X.
This generation, yeah, the X generation is better than millennials. Why?
We need to say that.
You need to say it. Okay.
We need
No.
to defend that.
Okay. Even
So we
our,
need to make
our,
Teacher,
our opinion is different.
will you leave the debate?
I'm sorry, what? Will I leave?
Will you leave? Yes. Como guiar el debate.
Yeah, I'm going to be asking questions, yes. So you give your ideas. Basically, the areas that we are going to work on is economy, okay? I'm going to ask you questions related to economy, and you need to think about the generation that you have, well, that you belong to, right? The ones that are millennials here, you can give some ideas. For example, why do you say that you are not that good at it? And yeah, the X generation has a point right there. They are right. So that's what you can say. Then I'm going to talk about, I don't know, respect for the others, morals, values, stuff like that. Okay, which generation is better? So managing those stuff, that's what we will do.
Just to be sure, could you repeat which are our generation is C, right?
No,
X generation.
No, X
generation.
And
Sorry, thank you.
The other group is the millennial generation.
That's right.
No,
They are millennials.
Teacher, you say the other one is C generation.
Well, they are millennials, C generation, you name it. Pero no son, they are not the X generation. So, y la gente al final compara a los millennials con los Z generation
the
todavía.
Z generation.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
No.
Yes.
So,
Okay,
The
so let's
generation
try.
are
Maybe
in the
Cesar, you
20s,
can share
some
as you
millennials.
were.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, Cesar was sharing some
Images.
images. Maybe you can find something about economy, because, for example, because millennial travel more than we have done, but maybe you can find something about economy.
I was
And
searching
they
about
spend more time in social media, of course.
The millennial wastes more the money than us, and maybe
I was watching a comparison, and generation X expend more money than millennials, but maybe in different areas. Could be, I think. I don't know.
For X generation, it's important to health and to family and the
Save money.
Ah,
But
yes.
for the millennials, they waste
Maybe their money
in
goes to
parties,
entertaining, technology, sports,
entertainment, yes,
lifestyle.
and sports.
Priorities of
Maybe
the
maybe
economy.
the
Priorities.
millennial practicing the sport
This is
more
really
than
good,
us.
Caesar.
Yeah,
Hmm?
I send you some information.
that's a good information.
Yes, yes. Yeah, and see, our generation is more focused in Facebook because I never open. Even I have I
All right.
My little kids, are you ready?
We are
Yeah.
setting up.
Okay.
Just
I will be
setting
the
up.
one leading the conversation. For example, I would say, well, people, which generation do you think that deals better in the field of economy? So, who has more incomes? Or do you think that they have it easier? Stuff like that. So, I'm going to ask things like that. So, you need to know what to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Those were our questions. Definitely. Thank you very much. Because
Okay.
we already know how to handle that.
Okay. Good. Practice. We have 6 minutes to prepare.
All right. Thank you. Okay, guys.
Let's wait for everybody, guys.
Hey, look this picture. Drinking.
Is this the main room or it's
This is an alternate dimension, lady, where debates happen.
Am I die? Or I'm still alive?
People, let's wait for everybody. They are coming now. And we are going
am
to
I
start
in heaven?
the heaven of the debates. Yes, you are there.
Yes.
People, we are going to start right now, okay? So, if you want to say something, raise your hand, right? So we are going to have opportunities for both teams. I'm going to ask the question, one team answers, the other person also, well, somebody of the team can take accountability and answer that question. Catherine, yes, tell me.
Carlos, which is going to be the main topic?
The topic is in general, generations. So, which generation do you think that's better in? And we are going to be discussing different fields. Rafael.
Yes, the answer is 10. Just kidding.
Okay. So, good. Let's see, guys. Let's begin. And let's start with the question. I will start with the Generation X team. So, guys, which generation do you think that is more prepared in technology?
That question is to us, right, teacher? To
Yeah.
the X.
Yeah.
Well, about technology, I guess is the millennial generation.
So you are giving the point to them right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where in this case.
Thank you very much.
No, it's.
I think.
Do you have something to
I guess-
debate about that thing? Because people always say that millennials are digital natives and stuff like that. Is that true? Are you that bad, Generation X, with
No,
technology?
teacher.
No.
Because
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
because
The
the
centennials
technology developed in our years. So through the years, technology have been growing up with us. So we can learn more about it. For example, we have experience with some device that millennials didn't have, like CD player, cassettes.
Okay.
The centennial, I think the centennial are the more the native generation, because
Okay.
nowadays they are entrepreneurs. All teenagers are entrepreneurs.
Okay. We are going to talk
I
about
think the millennials
entrepreneurship
have,
and all those stuff in a second. Go ahead.
I think millennials have enjoyed the technology, but the Generation X is probably the ones that developed this kind of technology to be available as much as us as the new generation. So
Okay.
I think it's
Good. Excellent.
of
Millennials,
course it's
what's
more
your
natural
opinion?
for millennials, but
Thank you so much. Millennials, Mario.
Okay, about technology, I think one of the most important characteristic that people belongs of millennial generation is that we are very technological people. We use technology in everything we do, and that allow us to be more connect with that is happening in the world. also technology was created by people of Generation X. The millennial generation has developed it in a better way to do many things in order to be more productive. I think that the people who belong to Generation X have to adapt to the way of life of the millennial generation, and everything is related to culture and economic aspect. There are people of Generation X that for them it's difficult to work with the new technologies, and in that way is difficult for them to adapt to the way that millennials use the technology.
Thank you, Generation X. What do you think about it? Is that true? You need to adapt?
I think that yes and no, because
Okay.
the initial of the technology started when the Generation
With
X
us, yes.
with them. So I think that it was in their time, it was the, how do I say, the initial of the technology. So
Started to
they
develop.
have grown in evolution, the technology with their, so they have to adapt, they have to learn, but they are intelligent to know what they do for the technology and to teach them for their kids that they are the millennials.
Okay, good point. Sarai,
And
you want to say something?
and just to give a, sorry.
Give me a
Go
second,
ahead.
Jenny. And Morena as well. So, Sarai, go ahead.
Yes, and in addition, with Mario was saying, probably X generation invent these things, but we are millennials develop the uses and the highly potential that these inventions has. And also an advantage could be that, or I don't know, millennials, due to this advantage and advanced technology that we have, we also spend more time on social media, for example, and also prefer streaming options rather than watching TV as Gen X did. And it's also a good way uh, to migrate all things as we or as Gen X know it in their moment, I think.
Great, excellent. Thank you. Let's see. Morena, you wanted to say something?
Well, in addition to Rosalba, we generation grow and develop about the technology, close the technology, because we generation created the first step about technologies, and millennials only using the computer, only using the apps, but we generation started and learn. We need to learn it about the technologies.
Thank you. Jenny, you wanted to say something?
Yes, teacher, I use add some information about Morena say. For example, Mark Zuckerberg, who is the CEO from Facebook, developed Facebook, and he's in X generation.
I didn't know that. Mark Zuckerberg belongs to the X generation. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know it. So
And
great.
also other good thing that X generation has is that we read more, not just spend time watching anything on a streaming platform.
Okay, good. I know Catherine and Samuel, you want to give a comment, but let's move to the second question right now, guys. Now this question goes to the millennials. People, our generation is associated to lack of respect, and we have no values. We have no loyalty. We have no responsibilities. What can we say about it? Millennials, go ahead. Do you think that our generation has good values and stuff like that? Are we the best one talking about responsibilities and values? Millennials?
All right. Yeah,
Go ahead.
here we are.
Mhm.
Okay. For your questions, there's two answers. The first one, remember that the generation that built the current is the previous, right? The generation X. Why 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 people say that? Because the generation, the X, I can tell to the X generation, they didn't educate to 100% to their kids, right? It was around the 2000s so far that people didn't check their sons, their daughters. That's why some or part of the current generation, the millennials, are stuff like that, right? They don't see the value of the things. They are not too much respectful. However, some of this part, of course, they are. Why? Because there was a generation that was created with people or basically grandmothers saving, taking care, right? And the fathers and mothers were not present when they were growing. Therefore, yes, there's a part of, or a portion of the generation that they don't see the value and are not respectful, but there's another part that yes, they are respectful and see the value of the things. And so, it's coming from the previous generation that they didn't check that, they didn't see that. Therefore, the guys did what they want. That's my opinion.
Okay. X generation. Let's see, Catherine.
Yes, teacher. I just want to say that in our generation, we try to give to our kids the best we could or the things that we can have during our childhood. So this thing made that the millennial generations becomes more lazier than us. So that's why I think that they become a little bit more rebel too. And that's why I think the millennial generation acts just like that, just like the question you said.
Okay. So, okay, let's see, Rene.
Yeah, thank you. One time I heard about give a hard job to a lazy person and it will be a, a different thing to do the job. Yeah. So maybe we are not lazy, but we like to think in a different way to do things more easy, more yeah,
We are
different way to
practical,
do.
you mean?
Yeah, that's true. And one special thing is in our days, most of the companies or the leaders of the companies are thinking on the environment and the law of the people. And so years ago, there are a lot of things with the pollution and companies that are not thinking on the environment or in the world. So I think millennials changed their mind on the companies, and now we are thinking in to do manufacturers, but thinking on the environment. So I think now we are trying to work like a team on the world, and in a different way that the other generation do, right?
Okay. David.
Yes, I just want to add a good example to demonstrate that our generation is the most loyal generation.
Mhm.
And that is that we are like tenure jobs workers because we are prepared already. So we like to stay at the same job because we are focused on that kind of job. So against the millennial generation, they are hoppers because they are not prepared already. So they are looking always for something new because they don't still know what they want. So and I guess this is because they are not prepared and they are not loyal persons. They are not loyal people.
They are not loyal. Okay, good, excellent. Thank you so much. I know Morena, you wanted to participate, Rafael too. So, but let's go to the last question, guys. Let's talk about economical aspects. Okay, so who can manage money in a more efficient way? Who has more money? Who has more economical power? Who do you think that has advantages here? Jocelyn, let's begin with you, and you are millennial, right? So let's go.
Yes. Okay, I guess on the generation of millennials, we have a best way to develop or or organize or economical situation, because at this time we have different life at all the economical around the world. The economical situation is pretty expensive. We need to work the same time that the generation worked at that time, but we get more money. But uh, on the real life, we need to pay more for all that we buy. So I guess that is one reason that we are more organized to choose what we need to to buy or what we need to do with our economic uh, resources that we have. So that is my opinion.
Thank you. Let's listen to right now. Let me see. I want to listen to Samuel. No bajen
Okay.
las manos. Ahí quédense los demás, guys.
Okay,
Please.
teacher. So, in my opinion, so the Generation X, talking about who wants has more power, economy power. You said that millennial, that Generation X, I see. So I work. Many people and all kind of people work so hard for save money and try to get the own house. You know, and another in these cases prepare the situation if you get married and have kids and have try to save money for buy the own house and this I think. And the millennial prefer to save money or spend a lot of money for travel, living a life every day, and doesn't like, oh man, I try to work so hard and try to pay my own house. No, I just living a life and continue, and I want to travel. I want to travel to Europe or another places. So, and doesn't have kids. And said, you know, the situation, the economy is not really good. So I need to save money for me, for my buy things, technology, computer, cell phone, or travel or go to the beach, whatever that the people want. This is in this generation we have advantage and disadvantage too. So this is my opinion in these cases.
Thank you, Rafael.
Well, in this case, definitely I do agree that the millennial is the people that is managing the financial, since everybody knows that our fathers gave us the money on the past, right? But however, right now we have to think before to spend money, right? We have to check prices. Even though when we go to the supermarket, we see how much is the cost for everything before to spend money. So in the past, if you remember the Generation X, they maybe didn't handle too much money on their hands or their yes, on their hands. However, right now we have to think before to act, and of course before to spend money. Therefore, to me, it's millennial the best prepared for handle and manage money and the economical situation, right?
Okay, good. Cesar.
Okay, it's very difficult to define which is the most, but in general, maybe the millennial, I think, are more efficient. And I know with my coworkers, there are young, a lot of partners are young, and they don't. For example, they go to go outside the company at 5 p.m. Not invest more time in the company. Maybe they use that time to do export or to planning to travel to another country. I have one friend that every year travel to another country, if maybe 3 times at the year, and for me it's impossible to do. And in order that then I are thinking in saving money for my family, and I think um, is difficult to compare because we live at the past we lived in different economical moments than today. Today, all the world is in economical crisis, and but I admire, I like the positive way that they have the youngest generation today, because they are brave for make entrepreneurs business. For me, it's very difficult to 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 move to that way. I have the how do you say? I have maybe the experience. I have the maybe the money. I have the knowledge, but not the brave that the now the generation is very different. They are very they don't think in that, but they try, and then maybe we the X generation here was more saving, but the manage of the money not is only related to save money. Is how do you manage the money? And then for me, at the end, I think the millennials are very entrepreneurs generation, and maybe they are more efficient, efficient the money.
No. Okay. So, well, that you're giving your point to the millennials, not to the X generation in that case.
No, teacher.
I give opinion.
Okay, people, because of time,
Roxana.
I don't know.
Roxana
Well,
wants to say something too.
let's see.
Yeah.
You need to choose the winner, Mr.
Me
Carlos.
too,
We
teacher.
have teacher one thing that nothing but the time can give us, the experience. So you can learn a lot in the classroom, even in virtual classroom, but nothing gives you experience and relation, personal relation, business relation, and that can open doors to expand your business. So I think.
Do you want to continue this one on Monday, people?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, because at the moment, I don't have a definite answer still. So, but because of participation, don't worry, guys. You have participated and I really like it. Thank you so much for participating. Also taking these minutes besides the time of the class, right? So we have done it. People, but you did a good job. Okay, I really like it. It was really good. Monday, we will have the final decision, people. So thank you guys for coming to the class. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care, and I'll see you on Monday, guys. Bye from now, people.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher. Hope you get better.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Bye for
you.
now.
Good night.
Remember the homework.
You.
We have the homework. Do it. Don't forget to do it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night. Happy, nice weekend.
Nice weekend.